and it's now time to talk about first ladies. And no, we don't mean Michelle Obama. So who do we mean? Well, check out this next story and you'll have your answer.
Thank you for coming.
My pleasure.
It's wonderful having you on our show.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
You were married young. What went through your mind when you were getting married?
You know, you won't believe it. I was absolutely blank. Because when I came down, my brother got me down to go towards the
mandap,
fairas, the mandap. And when I walked down, I saw this whole sea of people, and I didn't know what had hit me because, you know, somehow I don't know why, but I was not expecting that. I should have, but I wasn't. So when I walked through that crowd, I was completely blank. I went through the ceremony in a very dazed fashion.
And was it a love marriage or arranged marriage?
It was arranged. It was arranged by his parents and by my parents.
You were 18 when you got married. How old was he?
He was 22.
Tell us about the early years of your married life. You went abroad. I think he was continuing his studies.
That's right. We went to London because he was doing his MBA at the London Business School.
Okay.
So a year after we got married, we left and we were there for 2 years. So it was very nice. I've got beautiful memories of those 2 years of
So
my
tell
life.
us about some of the memories. What did you do? Did he make you slave a lot?
A lot. I did all his dirty work on the computer. I used to type out his assignments for him.
Coming back to your husband, he's a teetotaler. He's a vegetarian. He's a man of modest demands. What is his one big indulgence? There has to be a secret.
Actually, should I tell you?
Yes.
His kids.
His kids.
Yeah. They're his weakness, actually. So, and especially my little one has him wound round her little finger.
Okay.
So it's really sweet to see them interact.
Your husband said that, you know, good executives leave the past behind them and learn from the future.
Right.
Does it apply, how does it apply to you in your life? Is he as forgiving in real life?
Yeah, and actually, honestly, I don't think I've done anything that would warrant his forgiving me. So that question doesn't
the
arise.
kids, vis-a-vis the kids, or vis-a-vis
Or
any
vis-a-vis
emotions
him.
in life, vis-a-vis him himself.
Yeah, yeah. I think it takes a little time to sort of get over it. But yeah, he is very forgiving. And
Is he very demanding on himself? Is he very demanding on himself?
in a sense, yeah. I think that's his driving force. He is very ambitious, of course. And that is what drives him. So, in a sense, he is, I mean, he does have high expectations out of himself.
You were a daughter from the S. Kumar family. Did you ever want to join your father's business or
No,
take part,
somehow
or
not
you
really.
wanted to become married and housewife? And
No, I never really wanted to join work because my mother also has never really been to work. She only started going to work after I got married. So I have never seen it in my family. So it was not that there's something that I wanted to do. I was happy sort of taking on the role of a homemaker.
It's wonderful to have Neeja as a life partner. She is in many ways a perfect foil for me, and I look forward to spending the rest of my life with her.
That's really sweet.